guys, welcome back to Thotology. This is going to be our 7th lesson today. I'm here with Jax. Jax, why don't you give him that lash plug?
Selectors by Jax LLC. I think they actually deserve Actually, I don't know.
Tell him. It's up to you.
Not yet.
You guys, listen, guys. Jax likes her private life. Okay, so you're gonna have to work.
I thought you guys deserved the actual personal handle, but not this time.
Y'all gotta work a little bit harder to win her over.
Yeah.
And then, naturally, I'm Mariah Malabougie. Figure it out, all right? When you're ready to get your life together.
You don't know by now.
If you're ready to get your life together, you'll figure out how to spell it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, but I really wanted to start on the cranberry juice guy. Do you know who the cranberry juice guy is?
No. Like I said, I'm late to the game.
Jeff,
I guess I'm late to the game.
I'm going to tell you. Do you know who the cranberry juice guy is, Jeff? No, naturally. Okay, so this guy... I'm in love with him. Michael, we need the cranberry juice guy. I need you to find him and I need you to bring him here so we can interview him because he is living his life properly and he's a testament to what we all should be. So this guy basically made this video and he was on Instagram and TikTok and he was skating to work on his longboard drinking an entire jug of cranberry juice. And he was skating to Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, which was one of my favorite songs, right? So
I think that's what you posted earlier today.
Dude, I've posted
Something
it.
about that.
I have posted it 7 times. It went viral, right? I love this dude. So they end up doing some background into it, and it's just a feel-good video. Everybody loved it, and they just loved his vibes. It's sunny outside. He's longboarding. I'm like, how are you longboarding and drinking cranberry juice? And
a jug?
A jug, holding a jug of cranberry juice and TikToking at the same time. He's just
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, so anyway, lots of reasons that I love it. Number one, they basically, I guess TMZ did a story on him, and they said that he was living, hold on, let me look up the quote actually, because I was doing some research. And guys, don't quote me on this, because I'm no longer a journalist, so I just do what y'all do. I just find information, I don't know if it's true, and then I just spout it to the masses. So it said on TMZ, he said that he is living in an RV beside his brother's house using his electricity and washrooms. And then he said his car broke down on his way to work, so he took out his longboard and grabbed his cranberry juice and then headed to work and decided to do a little video. He's made over $10,000 in donations since this video.
Damn.
And supposedly he gave half the money to his mom. Which I think is super cool.
That's very
sweet. The moral of the story is, number one, reasons I love it. One, Fleetwood Mac, okay? Not only do I love Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks is part of Fleetwood Mac, okay? And I love Stevie Nicks. Number two, I do like skateboarding. That is how I tore my nail off, and that's why I have to wear a Band-Aid for the next 6 months, because I tore my nail off.
That's honestly the worst pain. That's
one of the worst
pains, for a woman who's into beauty and stuff.
I know, right? Look at me. I just have a whole entire nail set, and then there's this Band-Aid. So there's that, and then cranberry juice. I drink 7 gallons of it a week. So this entire video just connected with me, and Michael, I'm not kidding you. If you don't find him and bring him here, me and Jax quit.
There's gonna be consequences.
You're our producer. You need to bring him here because we want to talk to him about how he's living his life and how he stays so peppy and chill. And he's just a whole vibe. I just love him. It's that, everybody's got that one video that they watch and you're just wow, I feel that. This really resonates with my soul right now. And I was just I love it. And everybody knows I love it so much. People have been sending me updates on him. My friend was yo, that guy that you're obsessed with, the cranberry juice guy, they're did you know he made this much in donations? And I just think that that's cool. He gave, 50% of it to his mom. And the moral of the story is, listen, the guy's car broke down apparently on the way. This could all not be true, by the way, but I'm pretty sure that it is. And my heart wants to believe that it is. The guy's car broke down on the way to work. Instead of, getting mad about it and throwing a fit and giving up on his day, he just whipped out his longboard and he was just
fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna listen to some Fleetwood Mac. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, one of my favorite songs. And I'm gonna slurp this cranberry juice. And he went about his day, and he seems, from that video, to have a good vibe and be a good person. He's putting good things out, and good things came back to him. And we always talk about that on Thotology, why you shouldn't be a complete raging bitch and, a selfish asshole, because good things come back to you when you're sticking them out into the universe. Now, could he be a convict and a terrible person? Maybe, but I refuse to believe that. So until Michael gets him here and I get to have a one-on-one conversation with him on Thotology, I am going to believe that he is an amazing human being and I aspire to live my life like him. So, Jeff,
Good luck.
you need to go watch the video, and I'm upset that you haven't seen it, and it's homework for all of you. You need to go watch the video. So, we touched on the cranberry juice guy. Yeah, so, but I mean, listen, the
I need
lyric,
to watch it.
dude, it's amazing. The lyrics to the song, alright? Okay, so it goes, first of all, thunder only happens when it's raining, okay? Thunder only happens when it's raining, right? Which is not true. Thunder can happen when it's not raining.
Wait, is this the Dream song?
Mm-hmm. But it's a
You should just
metaphor.
sing it.
I cannot.
You should just.
I'm not nearly drunk enough for that. Maybe next time. But thunder only happens when it's raining, which is a great metaphor for life, right? And then players only love you when they're playing. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'm a player. And sometimes I'm sure Michael's probably a player. But yeah, you know, yeah, it's just it's a good song, it's a good vibe, it's a good whole thing, you know, it's happy, it's good, and I think with everything going on in 2020, listen, that video is the best thing that happened to me in 2020, okay? So, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it, and I'm not gonna complain, and I'm just saying everybody needs to watch it, and if you don't watch it, you're a fucking loser, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, I shouldn't be bullying, but just live your life better, you know?
This song got back to the top 10.
I believe it. And then
after that
one of the
video.
guys from Fleetwood Mac recreated the video. He got on a skateboard and he remade the video. And I'm like, can you imagine your car breaking down and you're just like, damn. And because I've always loved Fleetwood Mac, but they're not as popular as they used to be, obviously, you know?
Yeah.
But can you imagine making that video and then like 4 days later, the guy from Fleetwood Mac, one of the founding members, remakes your video and it just like blows up and goes viral, and I'm so happy that song's back.
That's lit for him.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that song is back in the top 10 because it's an amazing song.
The magic of social media.
I love it.
Literally blow you open a
It's a
second.
terrible thing, but it's also a great thing, you know, like, and
Yeah, it can be used for so many positive.
yeah, like
positive
people, there's a lot of people that have like been struggling and they stick their story out there, you know, and then they get help, and it's a great thing. So I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for that guy, and I'm like I said, if he doesn't come on the show and Michael doesn't track him down and find him, I think he's in the greater California area. Well, then we're going on strike. So that's what's about to happen. Okay, another thing that I wanted to talk about today. So I asked you guys on social media what you wanted us to talk about, and I got a lot of inappropriate stuff. Naturally,
Oh, God.
you guys asked me a lot of super inappropriate things. It's fine. But one of my friends from my econ class, hi Scott, how are you? He said, what do girls like? So I'm gonna run with this question, and I'm gonna assume, Scott, that you mean what do girls like in guys? And if that's not what you meant, well then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to text me offline because me and Jax are already running with this subject. So, do you wanna go first, or do you want me to go first?
Oh, like what's the subject? Are we being shady? Are we not being shady? Like.
I mean, I think we're gonna be nice, but
there's
I'm
so many ways that this can go.
Listen, I was thinking about that. I was like, should I just be like genuine and like straightforward, or should I like throw some jabs in there? And I feel like both are gonna happen. So, what do you think?
Girls like things that they can't have.
Ooh, damn, you're gonna be. Damn, I thought we were gonna be like, girls like funny guys. We do like funny
Well,
guys.
okay, like if you're like a normal girl, what's normal? But like
What
if you're a normal girl, like you know you
Yeah,
like
what is
guys with like
normal?
careers, they're family oriented, respectful, loyal. Like that's like your niche. Like you like nerdy guys and stuff.
Who, me?
No,
Oh,
like,
I was
in
like-
general, if you're a normal girl.
Yeah,
a
yo,
normal
that's
girl,
true.
You like that type of shit.
Chad, he
If
works
you're
in
like-
he works in finance. He wears loafers, and
He works in the office.
his family comes from money. And my name's Rebecca, and yeah, we're getting married, and we have a live, laugh, love sign above our bed. And we're
Yeah, home
super,
sweet home, Matt.
we're super happy together. We have sex once a week, and it's in the missionary position, and we look each other in the eyes the entire time.
That was exactly what I was going for.
I know, right? And then there's girls like me, and they're just like, what do you want me to do to make you happy? I'm like, I don't know. If you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, like the toxic girls,
Dogs.
the dumb girls, they like scrubs basically.
Ugh, we don't want no scrubs.
Yeah.
You hear that, Jeff? You hear that, Michael? You heard it first here.
That's
well,
what
you
they like.
you heard it first in the '90s from TLC. We don't want no scrubs, but it
They
rings
guys
true
have
today.
nothing.
Well, okay,
nothing
so
for you.
regular girls, you gotta define the girl first. Is she a regular girl? Or is she like really hot? Or is she like crazy? Or is she like emotionally unstable?
There's just two
I'm not
types
talking
of us.
I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah,
right
obviously.
now.
Obviously not. Like,
But okay, so things that girls like, I don't know, because we have a lot of girlfriends. Girls like effort, for sure. Girls like effort.
that's huge.
Girls like, I like funny guys, but I like intelligent funny guys. You know, I like a guy that
make
can
me
make
laugh,
me
but
laugh.
also be smart.
And listen, guys, I'm not joking. That's true. Like, there's guys that I like literally wouldn't have dated. And then I'm like, oh, but he's really funny though. And my friends are like, Mariah, what are you doing? I'm like, he's so funny, guys. Like, that works. Funny guys, like, I will take a funny, smart guy over like a super hot guy any day of the week. I don't care if you're super hot.
It just makes you feel good.
Yeah,
You
like
laugh,
if I'm just like
makes you feel
happy,
good.
if I'm just like happy when I'm around you, like there's no comparison for that. Like I've been with hot guys, you know. But the
Yeah.
thing is, it usually doesn't get that far because if you're just hot, I'm like, they're like, I don't know what that means, man.
It's like good in the first couple moments, and then
Yeah,
after,
and then
like after
they-
the second day, you're like, this fucking sucks.
and then then they open their mouth and they start talking, and I'm just like, oh, check please.
yeah, like,
But
no.
yeah, so we like funny guys, we like smart guys, like we like guys that put in effort. But this is the thing, you can't be too. It really comes down to, does the girl like you or not? Because if the girl's not into you, nothing you do is gonna change her mind. Okay, so like, if you might be crazy about this girl, you just gotta accept the fact that she just like doesn't feel like that, and it's just maybe it's not the time. But like, if you think a girl likes you and there's that mutual attraction there, first of all, attraction is key. Okay, if she's not attracted to you, you're gonna have to work like 10 to 100 times harder. Like, you gotta have that initial attraction. If the initial attraction is there, okay, guys, like, that's when you can start building up on all these other things. Like, are you funny? Are you smart? Are you, sensitive of her time? Like, things like that. Effort.
And like another thing, actually someone posted this today, shout out DJ Kevin Bonatello. He was talking about today how like you cannot buy someone's love. Like
You
if
really
you like
can't.
this girl so much, you out here like you're trying to like, make her feel good, like show that like you're trying to give her a lifestyle that you can't maintain.
Yeah.
And you be trying to like buy her love basically, like
And
at the end of the day you can't maintain that life.
And you
can't
just
maintain
can't.
her.
You
Like-
really, yeah, I've had guys be like, do you know, like, what I could give you? Or, I'm just like, dude, I don't care. I would honestly rather struggle with somebody and, like, be getting by and be happy and be in love than be with somebody and just be like, well, we have money, but we have no love and we don't have any happiness, and, like, I wouldn't want to do that. But, I mean, yeah, so you need initial attraction.
Yeah.
And I think time is the best thing you can give a girl, okay? And like effort. We notice things like that. I'm gonna give an example. I'm not gonna give a time frame because I'm not gonna wrap myself out right now. But we love effort, okay? So I was talking to this guy like a while ago, right? And he has to get up so early every morning. And this is a prime example. If a guy wants to see you, nothing will stop him. Nothing will stop him. This guy is like,
They will text you all the time, every day.
well, they'll put the effort in, but I'm not going to say what branch. I'm not ratting myself out. This guy's going through a very rigorous training program right now, right? And he's smart. He's a lot of different things. But what really stood out to me is he wanted to. This is like I said a while ago. He wanted to see me, or I wanted to see him, and I was like, I didn't think he would end up coming over because he has to be able like 4 o'clock in the morning, or like be to quote unquote work at 5, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I was, messing around with him. I was just like, yeah, come over, like, blah, blah, blah. I was teasing him. And he was like, okay, I'm coming over. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, yeah, I'm coming over. And I was like, what time are you going to have to get up to go to work? And he was like, 3:45 in the morning. And he was like, do you still want me to come? And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, that's so freaking cute, guys. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like, that's effort. And he did,
Who's
too.
sleep over me, like.
Yeah, and like that's cute, and like I think like I fed him, and I treated him nice and whatever, and like, but it's the effort that really stood out to me, it's the effort. Like, you could have stayed where you were and gotten a little bit more sleep and stuff like that, or you could have said, you know, Mariah, I can't, another day, whatever. But you didn't. You came and saw me, and you got up at 3:45 in the morning to go be where you had to be at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just like, and then this sucks for all y'all that I've hung out with too, because then I started comparing it to like other guys, right? And I was just like,
this effort.
I'm just like, this effort and this effort, this effort, this effort. And I'm just like, dude, listen, if you're talking to a girl and like you don't really know who you are or what you want and blah, 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 I'm just letting you know, guys, you better figure it out. If you like the girl, you better figure it out, because I'm telling you right now, not all guys are created equal, and you will meet a guy who's gonna put the effort in. And you will find a guy who, and it's all over Instagram, I know you've seen it, and it's like I was never asking too much, I was just asking the wrong person. Like I was just asking the wrong person, and like I was just like, damn boy, you impressive, like hello, like I appreciate that. And like this is the thing, when you put when you put effort in with a girl, and girls, let's touch on this real quick. Girls, stop doing things for men that they don't deserve. Stop it. Stop being like, well, I'm just being nice. No, stop. Because I'm gonna tell you what's happening, okay? You're being nice, and guess what? The girl that is not being nice to him, that's who he's paying attention to, okay? You have to strike a balance, okay? Of self-respect and being a nice girl, and you know, whatever, girl, woman, blah, blah, blah. Don't do everything for this dude, okay? Like, don't pamper him and baby him. It's called mirroring psychology, okay? You put forth the effort that dude's putting forth, you know? You reciprocate his energy. If he's putting forth effort, you put forth effort. If he falls back, you fall back. It's not that hard, you know? Stop calling all your friends. I've done this, so I don't know why I'm talking shit. Stop calling all your friends and being like, well, he sent me this message on Snapchat.
Like justifying.
Like, he said okay, but he spelled it O-K-A-Y. So I think that he, like, you know, he didn't mean to cancel on me. And I'm like, listen, Jebecca, he did. Listen, Jebecca, he did, okay? Like, he just don't stop, and guys, like, it's the same for guys. Listen, if this girl is blowing you off, now, I will take, let's add a caveat, shall we? Men like to pursue women, except for me.
They are pursued, like, they are the hunters.
I don't know if I want to be pursued. I don't know if I want to pursue. I have no idea what's going on, like, daily. I have no idea what's going on. I would love to see somebody try to pick apart my behavior and be like, this is what Mariah wants. If you could do that, please let me know, because you'd be saving me a lot of trouble. I have no idea. Like, but you gotta reciprocate what you're given, and I'm just telling you, listen, I've seen girls do it. I'm not gonna call you out, but I know you go to my school and you think I don't know about it, so DM me, we'll have a conversation. Stop wasting years of your life on toxic men and guys the same, toxic women who lead you on, manipulate you, like all this other stuff, because like you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta go on dates, you gotta go have fun, you gotta do that stuff, but you will meet somebody that thinks you're worth it, that's gonna put the effort in, and like you're gonna be so much happier. So guys, that's what we're trying to tell you about what girls like. You need to put the effort in.
A relationship should not feel like a job.
No, it shouldn't. It should be
a checklist.
And as of late too, because like I'm doing my own thing. Like I'm, you know, whatever. I'm not giving any time frames. Let's say 5 months ago. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about now. There's been times that like I've been with an individual and I'm just like, damn, I'm so happy when I'm with this person, and like it just doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm just like, stop being in something toxic and stop wasting your time on people who don't see your value, because, and guys, girls, come on, like, y'all know I'm talking to you right now. If it hurts and it stings a little bit, then you need to use this advice, because you know I'm talking to you right now, okay? If you feel like you're not being valued, if you feel like a guy is not valuing you, if you feel like a girl is not valuing you, there is nothing you can do to make that person value you, okay? Being nicer won't work, being meaner won't work, buying stuff, doing sweet little things, none of that stuff's gonna work. You know what would up your value? If you walk the fuck away, okay? Just leave, just go. Because
don't even leave an explanation.
Don't even leave an explanation. Listen, I do not leave an explanation. People are like, where'd you go? I'm like, oh, you care? Sorry, like I didn't even know you needed me for this conversation. Like,
Yeah, what?
it happens all the time. Girls, walk away, and guys, walk away. If a guy, if like whatever, I don't know whatever you're into. Wherever you want to stick your genitals is not my business, okay? But if you feel like you're being undervalued, stop working for this person's approval and just leave. Because you obviously, like, I'm not gonna say I know you're a great person, but you're probably not a terrible person, you know? All right, Rebecca? And I think that's a mixture of Justin and Rebecca, right? Because there you go, Rebecca. But you gotta value yourself, and once you put value in yourself, and you start treating yourself the way that you deserve to be treated, other people are gonna value you. So stop begging and, you know, being weird and like standing outside people's windows and like crying and.
For the men out there, like, what do you say, like, Mariah, like, when guys are, like, trying to figure out if a girl genuinely likes them, like, how do they know? How do they know it's not just for money? How do they know it's not, like, how can you differentiate that?
Well,
like,
that's
that
easy.
feeling?
So, well, for money, that's easy because, well, all right, because I've dated guys, or like I've known guys that liked me that they had money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I feel like they liked me. Because I know that there's girls out there that are like have the IQ of like 5, and they're like, how do you get a rich guy, Mariah? And I'm like, okay, first of all, that's never gonna happen for you. Okay? Aim lower, all right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, smart guys who make money and successful men, they like to have intellectual conversations, right?
Smart.
They like to have an intellectual conversation, unless they're like really
don't care.
Yeah, like they just want somewhere to, you know, stick their, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But guys who have money like being treated like regular people. That's like, I'm gonna teach you guys this right now. People who have money like being treated like a normal person because they're not ever treated like a normal person. And when somebody's chasing you and their motives are unclear, or like they obviously have a motive, this is where girls mess up, okay? I'm not saying, oh, you meet a guy and then you, like, there's been times that, like, I met a guy and I didn't even know he had money, right? But like I said, money is not just not like a thing for me. I have my own money. I don't care what they do. But where girls mess it up is they will figure out that the guy has money. And then they're going like over the top. Like they're over the top, like trying, you're trying to land, you're trying to harpoon this whale, alright? And you're not Moby Dick, okay? So you need to stop. Like you just need to be yourself and be normal and stop being a mooch. And then also let's talk about this. Why don't you like invest in yourself and stop trying to find a guy to take care of you? Like I guess that's like a thing. Girls want that.
It's such a thing now. Like I really
and
generation.
And the audacity. And this is the thing. Let me point this out. Okay. Did you know that women's pockets are smaller than men's in almost all clothing? So I don't understand where these girls are carrying all this audacity. Is it in your purse?
Yeah,
I want to know. Where are you carrying? Because these girls, they're like, I'm not gonna date a guy unless he's paying my bills and unless he's doing this. And I'm like, first of all,
I'm going to only be in the house.
First of all, Raquel, why don't you pay your own fucking bills, okay? Because like I'm gonna tell you right now, a no guy. First of all, that would just make me uncomfortable. I don't ever want to be with somebody who's like paying for all my stuff, because then I feel like I owe them, and I'm never gonna be that girl that's like, hey, can I have money to like, you know, go like
get my nails done?
Yeah, like I mean that's great. Like if
that happens,
it's great. It's great, but it's looking for a guy that's gonna provide for you. I feel like always it puts you in a box that you don't know how to get out of, right? You're setting yourself up for failure, because when you get into a situation like that, and I've seen girls get in that situation where there's a guy that's like, you know, paying their rent or like, you know, doing whatever, blah blah blah, and then I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not my friends because my friends are too smart for this. But they get stuck in like a rut, and they're like, well, I can't leave him because I don't know how to survive on my own. And my parents always taught me, they were just like, well, I'm obviously a tomboy and I'm super rough around the edges anyway, but my parents were like, don't ever depend on a man, you know?
And I feel like if you thrive for that type of relationship too, like a lot of times it can lead you into like an actual mess, because like guys who only provide for you, they're buying you all this stuff, can actually lead to like sometimes like abusive relationships.
Yeah,
like very toxic.
Because they think that they control everything and that they're the head of the household. And
scary.
There's this guy I watch on Instagram, and I listen to like his views on relationships and stuff like that, you know, and he was like, men want feminine women. Men don't care about your degree, they don't care about this, they don't care about that. And I'm just like, you know what? Okay. I'm not saying men care about that stuff, right? But the reason, like, that I get all those things and I do all those things on my own is because for a long time, I felt like I was living my life based around who I was with, right? Like, my ex was like, I'm in school. My ex is like, oh, I'm trying to get stationed in California. And I was just like, well, I guess I could, transfer and finish my degree out there, like, whatever. And I stopped doing that stuff. I was just like, you know what? I'm at Howard. I'm finishing my degree, unless something crazy happens, guys. I don't know. But I stopped making decisions around men. And this is the thing, men. You want a feminine woman. You want a woman who's going to be a homemaker and who's going to, like, take care of you. You know what? Earn it. Because I'm so like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit around and not get my education and just, like, do you think my parents, like, conceived me and they were like, God, I hope she has a husband someday, like.
Yeah.
No, I'm 27 years old. Like, if I want to buy a house on my own, I'm going to buy a house on my own. If that's unattractive to a man, and he's just like, oh, I don't care about her degree, and I don't care about her money, and I don't, like, okay, cool, bye. Like, I'm trying to be with somebody that's 50-50 with me, that, like, has ambition and wants to be successful. And ambition and success is not always centered around money, okay? Are you spiritually ambitious? Are you mentally ambitious? Are you trying to grow? Are you trying to evolve into the best man that you can be? Because I'm trying to evolve into the best woman that I can be, and I'm not carrying your dead ass weight. I'm not doing it. I'm tired. Okay, I got a bad back. Alright, so I'm not doing that. What the fuck were we talking about?
Actually, something to say though. Me and Jeff were watching a video the other day. He was actually showing me, and it was like this random guy just running up to people, asking them like, "What's your occupation?" Like, didn't know them. He just random people, and like this one lady he ran up to, and he was like, "Man, what's your occupation?" And she was like she was kind of stuttering. She's like, I stay at home," or like she said something like that, and like you could just tell like she does nothing. Like she has probably no education. Like whoever she was with was taking care of her. She was riding like this nice ass whip. Like she literally had no answer to her occupation. Maybe she was doing something sketchy. That's why she didn't answer. But like I'm pretty sure it was like something like.
And I just feel bad.
She didn't have anything to say. Like
this
nothing
is the
to say
thing.
for herself.
I think it's okay, and like if we get into all this too, because me and my exes have talked about this too, okay? Because like when it comes down to it, childcare is so expensive, right?
Oh.
Childcare is
My
crazy
friends,
expensive, but it's like there's times where I'm like, if I have kids, like what I want to, I want to maybe be home for the first couple years of their life and stuff like that. Old me wanted to do that. New me is like, oh God, like I don't know how they do it. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it, because I think being at home and being a mom and stuff is great. Like, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But I would be so bored. Like, I would be so bored,
That's why you see like a lot of
and
moms
not
who
even-
start doing like
Yeah, like their
Like,
own little
videos
side
or,
business or
like,
something.
yeah,
They do all their own,
anything,
because they're just
anything.
like, what they're doing is
Baking
really,
cakes.
what they're doing is really important, but I can't imagine, like, feeling like you're in that box. And now I get it, too, because, like, when you watch shows and stuff like that, like movies, and the wife's like, well, I'm at home with the kids all day, and you can't even take me out to dinner. I'm like, yeah, now I understand, because when you're, like, what's it called? When you're emotionally intelligent, you have empathy. And when you have empathy, you can put yourself in, like, other people's shoes, And I can't imagine just being at home all day and just, like, making a home and raising kids and, all these other things, and then your significant other comes home and is like, well, what'd you do all day?
yeah, make me dinner.
Make me dinner, like, and I'm just like,
Have
oh,
dinner ready for me.
I'm here rearing your children, first of all. I will raise the fuck out of some kids, just so everybody knows. My kids are gonna be A1. But, like, I feel like I couldn't do it. I feel like I'd have to work too. Like, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, what if I married a guy and, like, I had to be at home? Like, say I married somebody and it was, they were military or something like that, like I was, and then it's like, okay, is it cost beneficial for me to be at home with the kids? And if my husband is away working, like, it just, I guess you're never gonna know until you get to it, but I don't understand. And I really, like, listen, I know I have some, especially some of my friends stay-at-home moms too, like from, high school and stuff like that. What you're doing is so important, and I just want you to know, if somebody hasn't told you lately that you're amazing, you are, and we love that you're listening.
yeah.
Listen, we love that you're listening to Thotology while your kid's taking a nap, because you want to stay up to date on the trends and what Mariah's doing, because listen, I have not been lucky in the marriage department yet. And listen, let me clarify.
We're getting there.
Okay, I could have been married. a couple times. I chose not to because I knew that I would divorce them. But yeah, what you guys are doing is really important, and like, just know
It's
that.
a very, it honestly,
It's
I would say
hard.
it's definitely a job, especially with more than one kid. Like that is a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. Are you kidding me? Like, and I'm just like, I'm gonna talk to my kids like adults. I'm not gonna be like, hey, Rebecca, come here, like.
Naming your kid Rebecca.
No. But I'm gonna be like, yo, are you ready to go to the grocery store? Did you put your shoes on? And everybody's gonna be like, why are you talking to a 3-year-old like they're an adult? I'm gonna be like, because he is an adult, alright?
Yeah.
He's ready for the real world. He's a man. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, how do we even get on that?
I have no fucking.
I have no clue. What was the other thing we were talking about? Oh, how long?
Birthday.
Birthdays. Speaking of children and, birthdays, basically, how long should you celebrate your birthday for? Because I know that this has become a thing.
Birth month.
Girls, it's
Birth
never a guy. You never see Chad being like, hey guys, it's my birthday month. I'm an Aquarius, so get ready to get lit for the next 31 to 30 days. That doesn't make any sense. Aquarius falls in February. Never mind. But what do you think? How long should a girl do her birthday?
I was actually good this time for my birthday. I think I celebrated it for about a week.
Jeff, is this true?
It was about a week. It was a week birthday.
Jeff says no, that's not true.
It was. He's lying.
He's lying.
But yeah, I had some fun. I like went out to some clubs. There's actually some new clubs like Grapes Lounge. I don't know if you guys have been there. Farou's Lounge. Obviously Virginia clubs right now because DC's not open. I went there. Like I had brunch. I had like another dinner like later in the week. I went to Harlot.
Wait a minute, Jeff took you to the club?
No, he did. He didn't go to the club.
You know what? I'm gonna chloroform him and I'm gonna drown
I'm down.
him.
Like I'm down to chloroform.
Listen, I picked. How much do you weigh, Jeff? How much does Jeff weigh?
Silence. I don't know.
Well, I picked up a man that was 225 the other day, and I carried him in heels.
You got it.
I can carry. Jeff, I will chloroform you and Buddy carry you to the bar. I don't care. Listen, I'm sure you can figure out how to make
He's gonna wake up
chloroform.
under the fucking disco. Like.
Yeah, I'm like whatever. You asked for it. You want to be stubborn? Let me show you how that goes in my house. Okay, you want to be stubborn? But I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever done like a whole birthday month. But my birthday falls at the beginning of the month, and there's Christmas in December, so it's like December is just a whole thing for me. But yeah, I mean, I usually do like, I'll do like a dinner and then like I'll go out or whatever with
That's
my.
pretty much what I did, literally.
Yeah, but like these girls, first of all, guess what? Guess what, Becky? You're 22. It's cute now, all right? I'm 27. I'm about to be 28.
Yeah,
you really think I want to talk about how I'm gonna be 28 years old and I haven't been married yet and I don't have any kids? Yeah, no. We're gonna celebrate for a weekend and we're not doing the balloons that tell you how old I'm gonna be like, oh,
Stop.
I'm not doing it, and this is why. Because number one,
I never did that for the
it's
record.
bad for the environment, and number two, I don't need everybody knowing how old I'm gonna be. Okay, I'm erasing my lines with Botox, and if anybody asks me next year how old I'm turning, I'm not answering the question. Jeff, do you know anybody that could alter my driver's license so I could like take 3 years off my age? Okay, great. We're gonna get that done. Michael, can you put that on my calendar? Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna have my driver's license altered, and I'm going backwards because I just don't.
Fuck aging.
Fuck aging. It's unnecessary. Unless I'm gonna age like Cher, don't even talk to me about aging because that bitch is like 75 and Cher is God on Thotology.
Or J-Lo.
Cher.
J-Lo looks fucking good.
J-Lo looks great, but Cher was married to Sonny. Cher was married to Sonny, and Sonny's been dead for like 40 years. Michael, you're old, right? How long has Sonny been dead?
You're older than me.
Am I older than you? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck everybody. Alright. Sonny's been dead for a minute, okay, guys? God, I feel like I'm like Delilah. I've been on the radio forever. Hi, guys. Delilah.
The fuck?
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to make references to things that people have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like.
Yeah, like that.
I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But anyway, guys, we love you. But I don't know, celebrate your birthday for as long as you want. I don't give a fuck. Oh, let's talk about the signs that we like and we don't like right now. All right, one, big fan of Aquarius, big fan of Sagittarius. I like Capricorns. Virgos, you're hit or miss. Like I'm a
Virgo. I'm a hit.
Yeah, she's a hit. That's what I'm saying. She's a hit. But Scorpio.
I think it's a hit or miss too. Like I know some like.
Yeah, I know some.
Libras
not good
though. I
Scorpios.
don't know about Libras.
Girl, I hate
I'm
Libras.
sorry.
I'm so glad
sorry,
you said
guys.
it.
Yo, Libra.
Bro, Libras annoy the fuck out of me. And let me tell you why.
I don't know about y'all.
Listen, Libras are like overly social, and we're gonna talk about this on the next episode too, because I am not done talking about this, and we're getting close to time. Libras are like Sagittarius, but I feel like they're stupid, and I'm gonna get into this, like, because I think the reason that I don't like Libras is because I feel like we're a lot alike, but they are like so over the top, and you're fucking annoying. There, I said it. Alright?
Honestly, I have to agree.
The only Libra I've ever liked is one of my exes, and his girlfriend's name is Stevie, and they're great. That's the only Libra that I've ever like been like, you know what, you're cool, you're chill. But he's a guy. Libra girls,
that's a different story.
bro, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna take the L on that one. Like, I can't. But anyway, guys, we're gonna talk about that on the next episode because, you know, I'm not done talking shit about the signs. And I don't think Jax is either.
No.
So, stay out the streets, girl. You know, wash your sheets. Go get a pedicure. Go to a pumpkin patch. I'm not going, so don't ask me to go.
And take pics.
Take some couple pics. You know, listen, go cuff that man because it's cuffing season, baby. All right. So if you don't, you don't go. Michael's like, what? Jeff doesn't even care. Look.
This is a kid's show.
It's a kid's show,
Yeah.
PG.
Yeah.
But listen, yeah, because if you don't find somebody to snuggle, you're gonna be snuggling cookie dough like me, and I'm okay with that because it's all going so.
Or shitting on the toilet from laxatives.
Yeah. Oh God. I was like, who's she talking about? And then I was like, oh, it's me. But yeah, stay out the streets, girl. Take care of yourself. Clean your skin. Take an Epsom salt bath. Vacuum your house. You know.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. Fold your towels, you ratchet ass bitch. All right. Anyway. Put your clothes. Jeff's laughing. Put your clothes away. Hang your shit up. Come on, like this is ridiculous. All right, we love you guys, and you know, like, follow, subscribe. Mariah Malabuji, Jax.
Just Jax. Just Jax today.
Just Jax. Not even seductress.
Okay. So
All right.
Dr. Jax LLC.
All right, we love you guys. All right, bye bye.